I, at one point, lied and told my attacker that I was claustrophobic, and he moved the shirt just enough to uncover my eyes, and for those 2 seconds that I could see, I stared into the eyes of pure evil. That is exactly what I want to defend myself and my kids against. I was a student at the University of Northern Colorado. I grew up in Greeley, so I was very familiar with the town and everything. And in the early morning hours of May 12th, 2006, a stranger broke into my college area apartment, held me there for 2 hours, and sexually assaulted me. So I had to lay there at 20 years old thinking, okay, this is how I'm going to die. It's the last thing I told my parents, my brother. Are they going to know how much I loved them? Somehow I was able to survive that attack. After that, I started taking my Second Amendment rights very seriously because I knew that that was going to be the only equalizer and the one thing that I could train and do for myself. My point is that I don't want my government to protect me. I want my government to let me keep my rights to protect myself. I think that that's the biggest part where I want the laws that are on the books already need to be enforced. There need to be harsher penalties for those who violate those laws. We don't need more gun control, we need more gun education. I was 20 years old at the time, and in Colorado I wouldn't have been able to own a handgun. I would have been legislated into being a victim if that's the sort of thing that I wanted to protect myself at that time. But sadly, I needed that to happen to me to understand, and I don't want that to be the case for other people. I don't want them to have to be a victim first before they start taking this seriously. I have been unspeakably victimized once already, and I refuse to let that happen again to myself or my kids. So why can't your administration see that these restrictions that you're putting to make it harder for me to own a gun or harder for me to take that where I need to be is actually just making my kids and I less safe?
There's nothing that we've proposed that would make it harder for you to purchase a firearm. And now, you may be referring to issues like concealed carry, but those tend to be state-by-state decisions. And we're not making any proposals with respect to what states are doing. They can make their own decisions there. So there really is nothing that we're proposing that prevents you or makes it harder for you to purchase a firearm if you need one.
No, he didn't answer my question. He answered the one he wished that I would have asked. It was more about bringing it to my kids and how could I own a gun in my home. And with all due respect, he doesn't live there. He doesn't know the training that I've done. He doesn't know what firearm I choose to carry or where I choose to carry it. He doesn't know how often I go to the range. He has no idea about any of those things, and that's truly the type of gun education that we need to be promoting, not just take them all away. If you aren't putting laws on the books that you're going to enforce, eventually you're just going to say we need to take guns out of the hands of anyone so that no one can get to them. Unfortunately, as we all know, criminals don't follow laws.